hear like the evolution and growth from you on this project?
I can hear everything.
Everything.
And I can see everything. Like, that's another thing. You can listen to my music and see what I'm telling you. You know? You can see what I'm telling you. That's one thing I like about my life. I really love my life though. I love every part of it. I love the bad, the good. I love the sacrifices that I make, the family time that I don't take. I cherish all of it. And I like the person I am. And I wouldn't change. If I had to go back and do everything all over again and fix anything, I wouldn't. I would do exactly the same way.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Hakeem, and you are watching Our Generation Music. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And today, man, I got a very, very special one for y'all. My boy, Deebaby. What's up, man?
How you doing? Thank you for having me, bro.
Man, of course, man.
I'm running a little late, but I'm working on
it. You know, it's so funny. Like, this man, Deebaby, was like 2 hours late. And I'll go to Deebaby. I'm like, it's okay. You're a rapper. And this nigga's like, nah, like, I'm literally like trying to figure all this shit out as it's going. Because, you know, right now your career is just like going up and up and up. Talk a little bit about like, you know, process of figuring this out and how being a rapper and, you know, having success.
Yeah. See, the thing is I know how to do it. I've did it before. I started doing it for real when I was sober. I was sober for so long, I started working and it was easy for me to go to work. Even if I was feeling certain ways, I was forced to go to work because it was already paid for and it was just, I knew I had to do it even when I didn't want to. So that's one thing I like about myself is no matter how I feel, I'ma always go work. Excuse me, but as of right now, long story short, you know, I went through something. I started sipping drink about 2 years ago. Again, I got back on drugs. You know, and you know, it's just personal stuff happened, so it just caused me to come all the way down this way and just this whole time and, you know, try to quit. But it ain't that easy, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I do, you know, I sip a lot of drugs, I sip a lot of oil. But recently, I've started letting it get into my career ways and getting in the middle of things that I gotta do. So I might be late, just like I was late today, because like I said, I'm working on myself again. So I'm just trying to figure out how to start doing what I was doing when I was sober and just do it now that I'm sipping right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting back in motion. But the thing is, I know how to do it. So like I told the people who brought me over here, I said, I'm getting back in motion, just bear with me. Because everybody knows that's around me, this is what I do. I know how to do it, I'm good at what I do. I just went through a couple things. So now I'm just working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch my snap back real quick. Yeah. It's about to go down. Like as of right now, this is the time where I realize that I gotta stop. You can curse, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta stop bullshitting, basically. I gotta get back in motion because there is people that want my spot. More than me right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do.
Keep it in the back of your head right now?
No, it's here. It's in the front now.
That's good.
Because I can't let nobody take this thing that I've been trying to get my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of took it for granted. I guess you could say I was taking it for granted a little bit. And I was too comfortable. I wasn't comfortable, I was just chilling and I was thinking about everything else that didn't matter at the time. So now, whatever didn't matter, it's just out. Like it's out of my head and I'm just ready to work now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this is, you know, this career, you know, the things you're having, the motion, the music, the success is something you wanted your whole life. And, you know, music started for you when you were freestyling with your uncle, right? Talk a little bit after, you know, because I'm sure that initial freestyle, right, was just like y'all just kicking it, maybe drunk, fucked up, y'all just freestyling. And then now it's just like, when did it hit you and realize like, yo, I'm going to do this now? Like, I really want to rap. I'm trying to make music.
Okay, so in the beginning, I wasn't drunk or fucked up or anything because I was like 5.
Oh, okay.
When he used to be in the garage at my grandma's house rapping with all his friends, so I'd go in the garage with my grandma, when my uncle and them smoking, I just chill over there with them and then do freestyling. I don't know why I liked it. I just started doing it with him, and then boom. Years go by, I turned 8. He takes me to the studio, and we went and did 3 songs together when I was 8 at Lakewood Studios. It was at a flea market in Houston a long time ago. I was young. And from then, I would write down music. I was actually writing down music for damn near a century, damn near a whole century right now. 20 years, because I'm 26. When I was 5, that's when I started. So a little under a century, that's how long I've been writing music. And then when I turned 16 or 17, I think I started making music with an old friend of mine. And that just didn't work out. So boom, I went solo again. I had to get my life together for like 2 years. And so I had to go work. I had to do what I had to do to get my money right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, things of that nature, what you gotta do when you get in situations like that. So I made a song called Bliss. Y'all type in Deebaby Bliss and you go look at that video right there. You can see kind of like where I started at back when I came in solo. And it's really a good, like if you look at that video to my last video I just posted, you'll be like, damn, like he really did that.
You really came a long way.
He focused, and that's what happened. So what happened right there was, excuse me, I didn't really have no money. I had like $600, I think. And my boy VR Films he was cool as my boy. So I told him, I said, man, how much you charge me for a video? I think he said like $750. And I said, man, I'm be real, I only got 6. He said, I'm gonna charge you 5. So I gave him 500. I kept 100 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And the song, it said, how's it go? Dressed to impress, water all on my neck, yeah. Brand new tag, might do it up my check, yeah. Might crash the room, sipping on that hot tea. Woke up on bliss, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I really didn't have nothing when I did that, you know what I'm saying?
So you're really just speaking like everything.
I was seeing in the future.
Yeah, you're speaking it all into existence.
I was when I made that song, I didn't have nothing. I shot the video, I had nothing.
Yeah, that's amazing because it's like, are you big into manifestation and shit like that?
Man, it's hard for me to give you a yes or no answer. I would say yeah, but then I would say no because I don't really know if I don't. Yeah, you can say yeah. I guess you can say yeah.
Why would you also say no though? I want to know.
Cause it's either you don't do it or you do it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you want to do things that just a lot of people want to do this but can't do it.
That's true.
So they can't. At that point, they're trying to manifest something that will never happen. So a lot of people lose when they try to do that. So I wouldn't even say manifest. I would just
purpose.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing that you get to, is because, like you said,
see, but a lot of people have purpose and want to do this too and don't make it. So it's in this situation with artists, I think it either happens or it don't. You know what I'm saying? And you have to know if you're gonna make it or not. You know what I'm saying?
So at what moment did you realize and know that you were gonna make it?
I'm gonna be real with you. You might not believe me, but I knew I was gonna make it when I was 5 years old.
What happened? Like, was it just a thought or something happened?
I just started rapping with them in the garage, and even though I sound like a little kid, it was still, I was up to par with the motion and the wave, and I learned from every wave. You know what I'm saying? I practiced every wave, including my own.
Yeah,
I'm a real student.
That's amazing. You know,
I'm teaching now, but I'm still a student.
Yeah, but it's always good to be a forever student. But like you said, you studied all the different waves and motions. Being from Houston's rich in hip hop. You know what I mean? Like legends from fucking Houston. I can go on for days to list, people. What's it mean being a new artist repping Houston? With also knowing the history and everything.
Honestly, I just think like, I don't even know how to say it. I honestly feel like I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying? This is a black.
Predominantly.
Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
It really is.
Hip-hop.
You know what I'm saying? And the Mexicans who make Mexican music Spanish, that's where I'm supposed to be at, basically. That's why I don't like how a lot of people tell me, like, me making music, they keep telling me like, I'm trying to sound like I'm black and all that. I'm not. It's just how I grew up. But I think it's just a little bit different because I came in a little too different. There's not a lot of Mexicans from Texas who can do everything I do. They can do some of it.
Yeah.
But people can't do everything I do. You know what I'm saying? And they can't do it better than me. From Texas. I'm from whole Texas. You know what I'm saying? I shout out to everybody, but there's just, I know for a fact.
What do you feel like
I'm the one.
What do you feel like separates you from like all the other Mexican artists that tried to do hip hop and it didn't necessarily work out, or the, you know, getting to the forefront of culture, the difference with you? What do you think stood out, you know, with you and them?
I honestly think it's I guess you could say the morals I stand on. Like I won't work with somebody if somebody did something that I wouldn't let slide. I wouldn't work with nobody like that. It's not one. If you offer me $10 million against my comfortability, I don't want the $10 million. I'm gonna take my comfortability. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just really like
I'd rather be comfortable than rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my team, I'd rather be with my team broke and trust them before I'm with a whole group of people that I don't trust rich. And so everything that happens in the game, from a child till now, I learned from it. I learned from what I seen my mom go through. I learned from what I seen my grandma, my uncles, and everybody go through. That's why I feel like I'm ahead. Because it's hard for people to learn from situations. I don't know how, but I just feel like I learned from a lot of shit, and it just makes me different. I stand on certain things that a lot of people, they want every dollar. They want every dollar that you got for them. I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no money from nobody if I'm not happy or
I
comfortable.
I think it's very important, you know, for you to as a man and just like a creative or anything, to really just stand on shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are my beliefs and these are my principles. I'm standing on this and I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like maybe what the difference I'm getting is the authenticity in you and just people seeing that and naturally gravitating towards. Because I've seen, you know, a certain type of artists that really like have gravitated to you. You know, we've seen Kodak. He recently just came out to your song Anymore. And he's kind of like that. He's a person that don't really give a fuck, and he stands on everything and he lives in his truth and he's honest. Someone else, you know, that supports your music. He was in the car listening to your music. Kevin Gates. He's saying that you the Mexican version of him, you know, nods like that. And it's like, it all makes sense why these certain people have gravitated towards your music and fuck with your music. Although you being inspired by them, you know, they're still championing it and like, nah, like, bro's like one of us. You know what I mean? What's it like, you know, having Kodak Black, you know, one of the biggest artists in the world, really championing you, co-signing you, coming out to your music?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never felt stunned. I never felt shocked or too excited or nervous around anybody since I was a child. Like, obviously, Slim Thug when I was younger was big in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we all listen to, Slim Thug and all them. But I just always seen Slim Thug at the barbershop. So of course, me as a child, like maybe 10, 12 years old, seeing somebody who done made it from Texas, making music and all that, who I obviously look up to because I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? So I used to see him, and I never felt like I couldn't walk up to him and ask him something. To this day, like I walk up to him, and any other, I done been out a whole lot of rappers when I was around Gates, Cal, and you know, everybody else that I've been around. I never felt out of place. It was so normal to me. So it was just, I don't feel no way about it. Cause I just feel like I was supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just comfortable.
Yeah. It's not like something...
It wasn't like I wasn't excited or anything. It was just, I was like, okay, my time's probably about to come up right now. It's about to get real. You know what I'm saying? But I was never just
excited or whatever.
Yeah, just too.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say it.
I feel that.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No, I understand exactly what you mean. I feel like it was more like maybe the moment hasn't fully taken, you know what I mean? Like you haven't really fully taken in the moment yet. It's just like things are just happening how it's supposed to happen.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah. Kevin Gates too, you know, him even in the car, him co-signing you. Have you got to work with Kodak or Kevin? Have you guys got to do a song or anything like that yet?
Excuse me. Yeah, I got a song with Gates, and I got a whole mixtape with Kodak. I ain't got nothing with Kodak yet, but he wants to jump on any more remix. So I sent them my open. I'm just not rushing them or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm never in a rush to do anything like that. I'm really a very patient and very understanding guy. So I don't feel no type of way when things don't go my way.
Yeah.
I never look at nobody different if they said they were gonna do something for me and didn't do it. I'm just that type of person. I never hold grudges. Mm-hmm. Never, since I was a child. I never held no grudge. So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah, but I got some music with them though.
Yeah,
I just get to talking sometimes. I'll be forgetting. I be just going off topic again.
Nah, you're good, bro. I'll be like that sometimes too, man. I think the fans are really gonna enjoy that song with you and Kevin Gates and the remix with Kodak. You know, one thing you talked about earlier was family and, you know, the type of things you grew up, you know, dealing with and seeing with before we were off camera, and even now earlier you talked about family with your mom and your sister. How is your family taking this, like, you know, seeing you where you're at, having the success and everything? What's those combos like?
It's hard. It's hard for me because I don't like when my family treats me like I'm not the same person that grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, I don't chill. I don't have family like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Like,
because everyone's treating you different now.
Now they've been treating me different. My mom is my mom, and her mom is my grandma, and my sister is my sister, my brother's my brother, and her uncles are my uncle. I mean, her brothers are my uncle. And it's my real family by blood, but they never treated me like family. It's a black sheep story. I'm not gonna get into, but that's honestly that's what it is.
Name of your first project too.
Yeah, that's the name of it. And there was something that the first song I tell you. The first song out of every one of my projects is gonna summarize the rest of the project for you. I don't think the first song is supposed to be the hardest song. I think the first song is supposed to summarize the rest of the project for you. So if you just listen to the first song on the Black Sheep, you'll understand why I called it the Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for the fans and the people that haven't got to, can you explain a little bit more about that song? And
so since I was a child, I'm not gonna make it too long, but I'm gonna summarize it for you the best way I can. So I was a child. Like, for instance, my mom's mom told me straight up, she was like, I love you, I just don't like you because you have a dad and a grandma already. Which is the thing is, the grandma and the dad that I wanted, they're not related to me by blood. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my dad's mom, he's not my real dad. And he kind of just, I don't see, also this situation, I'm telling you, I never judge him or blame him for not being there for me because I understand. But if you listen to the song Letter to D on my Black Sheep project, it'll tell you, like I said, ask yourself why I'm still here when you left me. You know what I'm saying? And that'll tell you how I am. If you listen to that song, it'll show you how I am. So my grandma and my dad are not related to me by blood. You know, I don't really know the whole story. My pops really just left like he should have. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't his.
Yeah.
I just wish I would have knew that earlier. I also said that's I wish I would have knew when I was younger. So I forgot what I said, some shit like that. Yeah, listen to the song. But anyway, so you know, my mom, I had to stay with my mom. Obviously, we left somewhere, and one day my grandma came and found me. And I don't know how she found me, but she did. And I left. I went with her, and I got more memories of my grandma playing football with me and baseball at the park and playing catch with me or buying me anything. I got memories of my grandma. Like I just realized this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I pray to God every now and then, and I used to pray. I went through some issues like 2 years ago. I couldn't get up. I was so depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I drug myself off the bed, got on my knees, and I prayed for 20 minutes straight and said the same thing over and over again for 20 minutes straight until the last time I said it, I felt better. And I remember I said something like, I said, forgive me, Lord, for I know I've sinned. For now I know I can't do this alone. I give you all of me and let you take over. I said it different, but I said that for 20 minutes. I give you all of me and you lead the way, and that's where I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 20 minutes straight, and I felt better, and I got up. But I realized if my grandma would have never came and got me, I wouldn't make music. I don't know what I probably would have did, to be honest with you. If my grandma never found me and I never got to chill with my uncle, I wouldn't make music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know nothing about it. I would have just been a lost cause, probably, to be honest with you. So I realized that my grandma is really my God.
Your God?
My grandma's my God.
I've never heard someone use that to describe their grandma.
She saved my life.
Maybe a guardian angel or just like your angel, but a God that's kind of extreme.
It is, but I just.
That's how you feel.
Without her, I'd be nothing.
Yeah.
Like nobody's nothing without God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not nothing without my grandma. You know what I'm saying?
That's cute, man. I like that. Man. Shout out my grandma too.
Can't go wrong with your grandma.
Yeah. Shout out my grandma too. She my grandma in Jamaica, she was definitely like a big backbone and support into making me who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, R.I.P. She passed away, but you know, I guess in a similar way, like I feel like every time like I will like pray or like, you know, talk to God in a sense, like she does come in my mind too. You know what I mean? Because she's up there, and I feel like she was super religious too. So she was super, you know, always trying to be close to God. So I can definitely see and understand some of the things you're saying for sure. The video for your song Marz is currently sitting at like 17 million views.
Is it?
Yeah. 17 million.
I lost track of that. I don't like that song.
You don't like that song?
I never liked it. I keep no track of it. I perform it at the end of my show because everybody likes it. But it's never been, it's not even on my top, nothing.
Why you don't like that song?
Like, you know how it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Mm-hmm. It's probably like -1.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
That's, you know, it's so common for
I recorded
like,
that song in the garage.
You did? Tell the story about it.
I had went through some shit. I needed a little hand, so I had to go stay with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I put the studio in the garage. I recorded in the garage, and I recorded Broken Promise at the same time too. You know, I did not like both of them songs. And they were both sitting in my email for about 1.5 years, both of them. And then somebody told me to drop it, and I was like, man, you sure? And I was like, man, oh. And then when it was snowing in Texas, it was snowing in Houston, whenever I dropped that video 2 years ago, I think, it was snowing. It was when the lights went out and everything in Texas or Houston. The lights was out, icy roads, couldn't find nothing in the store. We shot the videos. I don't even know how we shot them 2 videos. It was sliding everywhere. Cameraman, my boy Tayo came and in the snow, he pulls up no matter what.
Yeah.
Come and get it in. That's what I like about him. But so we shot those and dropped them, and I was so shocked. I was shocked that Marz actually did that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because for like a lot of artists, they don't like their biggest song. Like it's usually common that like, oh, I didn't like this. I thought nothing of it. It came out and boom, now we're here and I gotta perform it every night. And for your instance, you gotta perform it at the end of every fucking show.
Every fucking show, and they love it.
That's crazy, man.
I'm really probably finna start loving it, to be honest with you. They love it so much, I might just gotta do it, huh?
You know, we talked about Black Sheep a little bit and the meaning of that. You just put out your newest project, Junkie Mode. Talk about, constructing that project. You got a bunch of records going crazy off of it. Never Gonna End anymore. Obviously, Kodak coming in and performing that. Junkie Mode, the intro. You got a bunch of songs, going crazy off that. And this is the project right now that's giving you super visibility. Like everybody's like tuning in or slowly tuning into you. Talk about constructing that project and everything.
Okay, so Black Sheep, that was me sober, going through a lot of things. And also, let me tell you this too, my music is not only ways that I feel now, it's ways that I felt when I was younger that I couldn't express yet. So my music is not only just right now, it's actually the past and the present and future. Things that I've been through, things that I haven't went through yet. So that's what my music is like. It's all of it, all in one. So I'm giving you everything that I got inside me from being born till now, where I feel like I'm headed. You know what I'm saying? So Black Sheep, I was sober. I did the whole project like that. Junkie Mode, I wasn't even gonna call this project Junkie Mode. I didn't know what I was gonna call it. I just ended up, I started sipping again. I smoked a little bit, and I started making music. Wow! So I used what I was doing for a good purpose. I didn't just use it and just not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So since I was sipping and that's what I was doing, I made music while I was doing it, and it just so happened I felt the music it's the same thing as the Black Sheep. It's just deeper. And I gave you things that I couldn't give you, my Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Junkie Mode, I ended up doing what I was doing, and it just enhanced my craft for that project right there. You know what I'm saying? But I love this project. I love this one way more than Black Sheep.
Can you hear like the evolution and growth from you on this project?
I can hear everything.
Everything.
And I can see everything. Like, that's another thing. You can listen to my music and see what I'm telling you. You know? You can see what I'm telling you. That's one thing I like about my life. I really love my life though. I love every part of it. I love the bad, the good. I love the sacrifices that I make, the family time that I don't take. I cherish all of it, and I like the person I am, and I wouldn't change. If I had to go back and do everything all over again and fix anything, I wouldn't. I would do exactly the same way.
Yeah, as you should, man. I feel like we're all going through our own unique individual stories, man. For real. Right now, like you're in such a really dope and new fresh place in your career where everything's just kind of like.
And I just had a mushroom trip.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I fucked up. I took 13 grams my first time ever. It was an accident though. But after that trip, I let a lot of things out. I needed that mushroom trip to I didn't realize how much I was taking because it was my first time. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about this mushroom trip.
So, I'm gonna tell you, but just let me tell you this right quick. The mushroom trip, at the end, I was crying. I cried so much. It was crazy. But it's because I seen so much things. I had so much shit inside since a child. And the trip, it just helped me release everything. And after the next day, matter of fact, right when it went away, I felt so free. I felt free, and I was like, man. But I did. My girl at the time, I told her, I said, I don't think I was ready for that mushroom trip. I wasn't ready for that.
It made you like face and look in the mirror type shit, mushroom trip?
I'm about to tell you right now. But I just wanted to tell you that first so you know, like, damn, you know what? Why was I telling you about the mushroom trip? What did you just ask me?
I asked about just where your career is going and things like that.
Oh my God.
But continue this mushroom story. I love it.
Okay, so like at the end, let me just tell you that. I was like, I let everything go, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tell people like, man, whatever you're going through, put it on me. I know what to do with it. I can run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, what I go through, I'm putting it on myself because I know I can run with it. I know what to do because I'm the one that don't stop no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I can take all the pain and the hurt and the happiness and whatever you got, I can take it and I can run with it. And what I did at the mushroom trip, I let it all out. And after that, I didn't take on nobody's nothing. If you had pain, you can't put it on me. Don't talk to me about it. I don't want nothing. Don't talk to me. Even if you're going through something and you want to come over here and bring the energy over here, I'm not gonna let you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. So I'm not taking. I haven't took on nobody's issues, no pain, no nothing. There's nothing anybody has that I have on me right now. It's just all me right now. That's why I was telling you, I'm working on me.
Yeah.
You know, man, I'm learning how to be this person
that you need to be.
Yeah, I'm learning how to be this. As far as my career, I'm learning how to do this all over again.
That's fire. I love that. I feel like that trip definitely helped you like let go of like a bunch of shit that you need to let go to get to this point and advance. Well, you know, being that you're from Houston, everything, you know, Chopped and Screwed is huge. You know, how much of a fan were you of Chopped and Screwed and everything growing up?
Man, that's what I was telling you. My uncle and everybody.
Uh-huh.
That's what they were rapping too. Over things. They were rapping over things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where I started at. That's what I'm saying. So when I started right there, what I did was I learned from that also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they would freestyle over the beats and all that shit. Because of SUC, DJ Screw, Pimp C, all them when they were doing all that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Really like, one of my favorites, I swear to God, Big Hawk, Fat Pat, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And so them would be the ones, like, I wish I remember the song. My uncle was, I forgot, man, I gotta find him. I'm gonna think of it in a minute though, but it was that really, that's where I started at.
You started off on Screw, rapping on Screw shit?
Yeah, I just rapping over him, just like my uncle, so that's where it started at. Like literally, that's exactly where it started at.
That makes sense why that, you know, your music is the way you are. I think because of the reference points of the things you grew up trying to rap on and first rapping on, the things your uncle was listening to that he put you on. You have good reference points of music where maybe another, you know, Mexican artist or someone like that didn't really listen to the type of things you grew up with or thought the type of things you grew up with were cool in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So maybe that's another reason why you've been able to, you know, someone who else I think is like that and why he got to where he's at is OhGeesy. You know what I mean? Like,
I fuck with OhGeesy.
OhGeesy's fire because, you know, his reference points are crazy and people kind of like, you know, I feel like, you know, obviously we're very progressive right now and rap looks crazy. Rap is like all different types of races, but I feel like, you know, for a while there's always been Mexican rappers and these different type of people, but I feel like the ones that have really, you know, got to the forefront of culture are the ones that have very good reference points. Like, bro, I was listening to like New York rap. I was listening to this. I was listening to that. Like, talk about, you know, we talked about the Chopped and Screwed stuff, but what were the other music that you were listening to?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I listen to everything. Literally. Everything.
Rock too?
Everything. Metallica.
Oh, Metallica's fire. See, that's fire.
Blink 182. I'm really a fan of Travis Barker.
He's the GOAT, man.
Yeah,
I've met that guy a few times. I got to go in the studio with him. He's so cool.
Yeah, big fan of him. And country music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I actually like country music so much, I'd go to a country concert for anybody like Jackson Aldean, Luke Bryan.
Oh, wow.
Blake Shelton. There's a whole bunch of them that I want to go, but I don't want to be backstage. Like, I want to go backstage just to meet them, and I want to go right into the front of the crowd and watch.
Like, if you're really a real fan, I feel like you'd want to see like the overall from the front and seeing the visual presentation and just really seeing what the artist is facing and giving you, whether it's creatively like, you know, the set, the designs, you know, on the screen, whatever it is. Like if I'm gonna be on backstage at a show, like I'll go sit on the side, take a video, then I'll go out in the crowd and go watch. Like just like you said, really just meet the artist. Oh, I'm on stage, but I want to see this for, you know what I mean? I want to see and actually take this in.
I wish I could watch myself sometimes.
What would you feel like you would gain? Like, was it more like for something you could learn from yourself?
Yeah, that too, but like sometimes I listen to my music and I try to go in the third person and try to feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
But I could do it sometimes. Sometimes I could do it. Sometimes I can't. I try hard as hell just to. I just want to know. I want to feel what everybody else feels. Like when everybody hit me up on Junkie Mode, like when Kodak kept playing anymore, I was like, man, let me listen to it one more time and see what the hype's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it and I'm trying to think like, what am I saying that he's grasping to?
Did he ever tell you how he heard your music?
No, he never told me.
I think that's gonna be a good story.
Oh yeah, he told me his brother put him on. He said his brother told him.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire, man. Shout out to Kodak's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we gotta tap into you creatively, your creative process in the studio. You're about to go into the studio after this and get a session going. So like,
you wanna go see how it is?
Huh?
You wanna go see how it is?
Yeah. After this for sure. What is your creative process? You know what I mean? Like, what do you need, to go create?
Honestly, I'll not make music for 2-3 months sometimes. But I got someone's music in my phone, I can do that. I'll stop. And I'm gonna also tell you this, I haven't told nobody this.
What?
I'm starting to think I cause a lot of problems in my life on purpose.
You self-sabotaging?
Yeah. I mean, not myself, but I sabotage everything else around me. And I think I do it on purpose, but I haven't figured that out yet. But I've been thinking about that lately. I think I fuck a lot of shit up just to go through things and make music. I shouldn't do that.
Just for the inspiration, something to talk about.
I mean, I go through a lot of things, but not on purpose. But once one thing goes flawed in one situation, I immediately break it all the way down. One by one piece by one piece by one piece. I'm shutting everything down until there's no more. So I don't do it on purpose, but after that one thing happens, I give people another chance.
Yeah.
I don't give nobody no second chance. I don't even give myself a second chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's interesting, man. I never heard an artist saying something like that. Like,
yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I'm purposely going through something so I have something to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm purposely fucking it up after you fuck up. That's what it is. So you fuck up one time, I'm fucking everything else up. That got to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's interesting, man. What do you feel like, you said you have so much music in your phone that you can like take a 2-month break, but like how many songs are you usually like cranking out in the studio?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I stayed in the studio for 4 days straight and I didn't make not one song. But I didn't leave at all. I left for nothing. Like, somebody got to go get my food and bring it to me. Because I don't like the sun. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like the sun? You're a vampire?
Yeah. I went vegan in 2021 for 2 months straight.
Wow, what made you want to go vegan?
It was when I was telling you when I started praying. And I was praying for 20 minutes. It was just everything was so wrong. In my body, I felt disgusting. So I felt disgusted with my life and my body and everything I had going on. So I went vegan for 2 months. I actually drank nothing but smoothies. Carrot, celery, cucumber, avocado, banana, strawberry. I mix them all in one with vegan protein shake, coconut. I love coconuts. I don't use water. I use coconut water. I don't drink milk. I drink coconut milk with my cereal. You know what I'm saying?
I drink all my milk.
Yeah, so I don't like. Food is so disgusting, bro. Like, after I did that, and my boy D Flowers put me on to Soul Food Vegan, And it's in Houston. Y'all should look it up. Y'all go there, Soul Food Vegan.
Definitely,
It actually
I get out
got
there.
burgers that taste like real burger.
That's fire.
And it's not meat. You know what I'm saying? And so once he put me on that, it was easier for me to eat. You know what I'm saying? Get full. It's real, tastes like real food.
Yeah.
So the smoothies and shit, yeah. So damn, I lost topic again. Why did I go there? What's the last thing you asked me?
About the studio. Just like creating.
People go give me something to eat, they come back, record.
And you were being a vampire.
Being a vampire. Oh yeah, so I did like the sun. At that time, I loved the sun. I would sit outside in the sun and just chill and just breathe. I'm in the gym twice a day. And outside, running around, walking around. I can go out to the outlet mall, not an inside mall. I like outside malls. I would be outside. I used to like it until I got back into this mode. And now I'd rather sit in the studio from the morning till the sun comes out, right until the sun goes down before I leave. So I wouldn't go home unless the sun was down. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me. So damn, I keep forgetting the topic.
That Drake and
the sun
kicking. Nah, you're good, man.
The sun, though, but
vampire
for shit, yeah.
Vampire shit, you good. Well, we usually do this to close it out and everything. What is your message for our generation?
Wow, you got me right there. But one thing that I do tell people is just you have to go, G.O. You just gotta keep going. You gotta go no matter what. You just gotta go.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like you have to just. Even if you're sitting there crying in your room, or you just lost somebody, you have to keep going. And I told my mom this because, Black Sheep, the first song it says, I lost my cousin and 2 others in this past week. I caused that fight to let the lucky down, don't ask me. I was supposed to go to Malibu. That was my birthday when that happened. My cousin died 2 days before my birthday, and I had gotten into some, everything went left. Somebody died, and well, really, I could tell you because, I ain't do nothing. So I started something, and there's somebody over there shot somebody and died. So, I told my mom that day, I said, Mom, I was supposed to go to Malibu for my birthday. I just came to the benefit just to get bread, get some money, and try to help as much as I can. So I told her after that, I said, Mom, I'll be real with you. This is why I work on days like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't celebrate birthdays, Christmas. I get by everybody's shit and go my way. I don't like being around nobody. I told my mom straight up. I said, Mom, even if you would have died today and tomorrow I had to go to Dubai or something, I'm going to go to Dubai.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, because they're gone already. There's nothing here.
I feel like in that
a lot of
moment,
people won't feel me, and it took me a long time to be able to.
I don't know. I feel like God forbid, I think your mind will change if that ever happens. I hope so.
It won't, but it's not a bad thing though. Like with people, they'll tell you like, when I die, don't cry over me. Like just know, this life goes on, and you just have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? That nothing is gonna stop that from happening. So I said, because my mom would tell you, if I swear I call my mom now, she'd tell, I said, Mom, what's the only thing you want from me? And she would say, I just want you to be happy. I want you to be genuinely happy, because she knows from a child, since before 2nd grade, I felt these ways that I felt. And the music that you hear, I've been feeling these ways. And she knows that. And my grandma knows that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I told them, when I die, I don't want nobody to come look at me in no casket. Just go view my body, cremation, everybody go about their business. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody around me died, you can pay for everything. It's like, oh, bet, look, how much the funeral we gonna pay for? And then life goes on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to have a wake or they want people to look at them, I'll go look at them.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had a flight, I would go. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody.
Yeah,
else.
I feel like I've had in my life like issues with going to certain funerals. I can't tell you the last time I went to a funeral, but you know, I feel like if it was really close to home, I'd definitely be going to a funeral. But I get what you're saying. Life does go on because in the grand scheme of things, like, shit, the aliens could come right now and blow this bitch up and we up like nothing mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally.
That's why I tell people who's scared to get on planes and go on cruise ships. I tell them straight up, excuse me, I said, would you rather die in the city you were born in, or would you rather die doing something you love? Mm-hmm. And me telling that camera that right now, that's gonna make a lot of people go jump on that plane and that cruise ship.
That's amazing, man.
That's what I love, what I do.
Appreciate you so much, my boy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.